Hello from Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport. Today we're flying on Japan Airlines Boeing 7878 Dreamliner, and we'll really see if it really meets its Skytrax 5-star rating for the best economy class in the world. Find out what I thought by continuing to watch this video. Today's ride to Tokyo Narita is this Boeing 7878 Dreamliner, registered as JA828J, delivered to Japan Airlines in 2012, about 10.5 years ago. Since this Dreamliner was delivered to JAL over 10 years ago, it is still retrofitted with its old economy class. However, let's see if this product is still viable to this day.
Thank you.
As we board the aircraft, I would like to welcome you to this Japan Airlines Boeing 7878 Dreamliner, configured in its old economy class in a 2-4-2 configuration. It is very important to note that no other carrier in the world has a configuration such as this, because they all have a 9 abreast configuration. So this is an absolute game changer for Japan Airlines, and you'll see why soon, even with this old seat, on how they excel in absolutely everything. My seat today is 49K, a window seat in the second economy class cabin. Welcome to my seat at 49K. You have an adjustable in-flight entertainment screen, which is very large for what it is. You also have a coat hook on the right of your seat, along with a USB charging port and a AV port. You then have a cup holder on your tray table, which was very useful to me during the flight. I love it when planes have those. You have your tray table, which is not foldable, but can be slided back and forth. Moving further down the plane, you have your seat pocket with all the books and magazines. Then you have a lot of leg room, which is very competitive. And then you have your adjustable footrest, which I certainly appreciated throughout the flight. We're pushing back now from the gate, and I'll be back soon after the engine startup, taxi and takeoff. Enjoy this sequence.
Flight 774. This is a special flight with Melbourne Airlines. ジャパンロッターキャプテンルハラ、キャプテンアスパロ。My name is Camila, your senior cabin attendant on this flight. Our flight time to Narita International Airport is expected to be 9 hours and 20 minutes. According to the latest information, we may have some turbulence ending. For your own safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated. 乗船は乗務員にお尋ねください。また、座席ポケットなどお近くにございます安全のしおりも合わせてご覧ください。We will soon be showing our safety demonstration. Please pay close attention. If you have any questions, please ask your cabin attendant. Also, please refer to our safety instructions leaflet in your seat pocket or nearby. Thank you.
Come on board. 安全について説明しますので、必ずご覧ください。Please watch this safety video and familiarize yourself with the safety instructions.
荷物は近くの収納場所に入れます。
All baggage must be stowed in the nearest storage.
非常口や通路に置くことはできません。
Do not place baggage in the aisle or around the exit.
シートベルトはしっかりと締めます。
Fasten your seatbelt securely.
レバーを上げるかボタンを押すと外れます。
Lift the buckle or press the button to unfasten the seatbelt.
揺れに備え常に着用します。
Keep your seatbelt fastened.
So we've just taken off from Melbourne Airport, now for the service. So the cabin crew came around with some hot towels, which I'm very surprised about because I've only had them on Singapore Airlines. Then they came around to give us some snacks in the form of rice crackers. So the breakfast service was up first and I opted for the Western option with omelette and sausage, with green tea, miso soup, water, fruit, salads and yogurt, along with crackers, bread and Yakult. They were all very delicious with metal cutlery. As you can see from the back of the cabin, the 242 configuration really excels here in giving space to passengers, and I have to say the service so far was absolutely amazing along with the seat itself. 2 hours before landing we had our second meal service, which consisted of one option, which was a noodle with prawn and salad and a lemon cake along with green tea and banana bread. Once again we had metal cutlery, which is absolutely amazing to see, along with wooden chopsticks. So as we start our descent into Tokyo Narita International Airport, it's time to wrap up this trip report. The first thing I'll say right out is that this is probably one of the best economy flights I've been on in a very, very long time. To start, the seat was probably one of the best I've ever sat on, even though it was a 10-year-old seat, which goes to show how good the Japan Airlines product is, even 10 years later when it has its old economy class. The cleanliness of the cabin was absolutely amazing. It was spotless, and I think this was a very good feature and thing to do for all returning passengers and passengers who would want to travel with the airline again. Moving on to the food. The food was absolutely divine and amazing to have. Having 2 full meals in one flight in economy like this was absolutely amazing, and I didn't expect it, to say the least. The Western breakfast was absolutely amazing with the different elements it had, and then the second meal before landing, which was the seafood noodles, was also amazing along with its own side elements, and I very much liked how the cabin crew always roamed throughout the flight to see if any passengers wanted any drinks or more food. One other thing to touch off before we go on this summation, there was a baby and a mother sitting at the bulkhead seat in my cabin, and the cabin manager and the rest of the cabin crew always visited them to make sure that they had everything that they needed and made sure that they were okay. So all in all here, 10 out of 10 service from JAL, and I look forward to flying them again in the future. Enjoy the descent into Tokyo Narita and the landing sequence. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.
成田国際空港に着陸いたしました。時刻は午後3時55分です。飛行機が完全に停止し、シートベルト着用のサインが消えるまでシートベルトはそのままお締めください。上の棚をお開けになる際にはお手荷物が滑り出ることがございます。十分ご注意ください。ただいまからすべての電子機器をご利用いただけます。またお降りの際には携帯電話などのお忘れ物をなさいませんようお座席周りをお確かめください。空港周辺はただいま気温6度と真冬の寒さでございます。出発地のメルボルンとは大きな気温差がございます。皆様旅のお疲れが出ませんようご自愛ください。今日もワンワールドアライアンスメンバー日本航空とミアとモンゴル航空とのコードシェア便にご搭乗くださいまして誠にありがとうございました。At Narita International Airport. The time here is now 3:56 in the afternoon. Please make sure to keep your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft stops completely and the seatbelt sign is off. Please take care when you open the overhead compartment as items may slip out. You may now use all electronic devices. Please check to make sure there is nothing behind, especially cell phones and electronic devices. We would like to thank you for flying with Japan Airlines, a member of the World Alliance, and we as Mongolian Airlines on this code-share flight. According to the weather report, it is cloudy here, and a temperature of 6 degrees Celsius or 43 degrees Fahrenheit. Please take good care of yourself, and we wish you have a wonderful stay here in Japan. Also, those passengers with connecting flights, we hope you have a safe journey to your final destination. Thank you.
Please remain in your seat until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign.